Ranger.
Hi-yo, Silver!
A fiery horse with the speed of light, a cloud of dust, and a hearty Hi-yo Silver. The Lone Ranger.
Look there, Kimasabi. Them see something. Maybe just dead coyote.
Maybe. Let's find out. It's Will Yeomans. Shot in the back.
His father won the biggest ranches in territory, Kimasabi.
What's that by his hand?
Looked like Mark him making dust before him die.
3-leaf clover.
Maybe him tried to leave clue to who killed him.
Looks like a brand. I've never heard of the cloverleaf brand before in this part of the country.
Marks are 2 horses, Kimasabi. Look close. Left rear shoe have 2 nails missing.
Yes, 2nd and the 5th.
Not this one, Kimasabi. Must be killer's horse have 2 nails missing.
Tano, it doesn't add up. Cloverleaf in the dust, horse with a loose shoe. We better take Will home.
Will! Oh, hello, Matt. Come in. You seen that boy of mine around?
He ain't back yet, Mr. Yeomans. Left about 11 o'clock last night. Said he was going to ride the range, see if he couldn't catch them rustlers.
And you let him go alone?
You know Will, Mr. Yeomans. He says he's going alone, he's going alone. Ain't no 2 ways about it.
That sounds like Will, all right. That reckless young rascal.
You wouldn't want him one bit different, Mr. Yeomans. You just like him. Worse, maybe.
Matt, you know me too well. There goes that dead rat at piano again. You never have to worry where that younger one of mine is, Matt. But there's one thing you know. He's not out chasing rustlers. No, sir, not that one.
Oh, Tom's all right. He's just different, that's all.
He's not different. He's just spoiled. You know that he's been pampered and petted by his ma up till the day she died? Yes, sir. Come in.
Hello, Mr. Yeomans.
How are you, mister? Tonto?
Afraid we have bad news for you. Your son, Will, has been killed.
Talk fast, mister. What happened?
Put that gun away, Matt. I know this man. Who did it?
We not know.
We found Will's body in the rocks about 2 miles east of here. We brought Will home.
In the rocks. That's over at Ben Ransom's place, Mr. Yeomans.
Ransom?
I warned you he was rustling your cattle. Now he's killed your son.
Have every man on the place saddle up, Matt. Ben Ransom can't kill my boy and get away with it.
Just a minute, Mr. Yeomans. If Ben Ransom did kill your son, it's a job for the law, not for personal vengeance.
The law, mister? If I'd have had to wait for the law around here to settle my disputes, I'd have been wiped out 50 years ago. This is the law around here. Judge, jury, and executioner. And it's all wrapped up into one. I thank you for bringing my boy home. Now I'll thank you if you'll take your leave.
We're in your home, so we have no choice. If you attempt to take the law into your own hands, you'll be running into a great deal of trouble.
Get moving, both of you.
Come on, Tom.
I have the boys take care of Will, Mr. Yeomans.
Thank you, Matt.
Dad, that masked man is right.
You're not siding against your father, are you, son?
Well, no, but I think we should wait. Let the marshal take over.
Tom, he's your brother. He's dead. And you talking like this? Why, if it had been you instead of Will that was killed, why, he wouldn't have hesitated a minute. Tom, what is the real reason you want to wait for the marshal? Could it be you're afraid to face Ben Ransom? Well, is it?
You know that isn't true.
Well, here, prove it. Put this on. Here, Matt, I'm not going after Ben Ransom. Tom is. That is, unless you'd rather stay in and play that piano. Well?
Ben Ransom's going to town today, Tom. You'll find him there.
Matt, take a couple of men and go with him. I want him to show some spunk, but I don't want him hurt. Do you understand?
Sure, boss.
Here they come. Unless I'm greatly mistaken, they're gunning for Ben Ransom. That's Tom Yeomans in the lead.
Him fine young man, Kimasabi. Not like him to gun for anybody.
And I like Tom. I'd hate to see him turn killer. Now they're heading for town. We'd better follow.
Ransom! Ben!
Oh, hello, Joe. What's up? A little early in the morning for you to be tossed out of the saloon, isn't it?
Tom Yeoman's in town, Ben. Him and that former theirs and 2 riders.
What about it, Joe?
They're gunning for you, Ben.
For me? Why? What did they allow I've done this time?
They found Will, dead, over in them rocks on your place. Shot in the back he was. They say you done it.
Where is Tom now, Joe?
Saloon. They were just having their last drink. Excepting Tom, he weren't drinking.
I thank you for telling me, Joe. I'll be waiting right here.
Terrible things, these fights. Terrible. I'll tell Tom, Ben. Terrible.
Check your hardware, boys.
Tom! Tom, I found Ben for you.
Where is he, Joe?
In the general store.
Well, let's go.
No, stay here, Matt. All of you.
But your paw said...
If it's something I've got to do, I'll do it alone. Ransom, you killed my brother. You shot him in the back.
In the back, Tom? And you know I didn't do it. If I'd had cause to kill your brother, I'd have met him face to face. This ain't you, Tom. It's your old man. He put you up to it.
I'm giving you a chance, Ben. Reach for your gun.
You'd like that, wouldn't you, Tom? Then you could call it self-defense. Shooting a man in hot blood is one thing. But killing him in cold blood, that's something else. Some men can do it, because they're killers. But you ain't, Tom. You ought to be grateful you ain't. I'll take that gun of yours now. Give it to me.
Tom!
Put away your gun. This isn't right and you know it. If you don't, you'll regret it the longest day of your life.
Thanks, stranger. I don't know who you are, but you just saved a life. Maybe 2 of them.
Hey, Tom! What happened, boy? Did you get cold feet? Yalla, that's what he is, yalla!
Did you hear that? Jeering at a man because he's too decent to commit murder.
Kimasabi, look there. A hoof print with 2 nails missing from shoe. That same hoof print we find in body.
The horse that made it came from Yeoman's own ranch.
One of those 4 men killed Will Yeoman's.
Couldn't have been Tom. He was riding Will's horse.
Maybe one of ranch hands.
We'll find out before the day is over. Come on. That's the stable.
We ride fast. Tom and others not back yet.
So much the better. I want to be in that stable when they get back. Let's go.
Listen, them come back.
What happened, Tom? Did you gun him down, boy, did you?
Let's go in the house, Dad. I want to talk to you alone. Put up my horse, Matt.
Sure, Tom.
Well, did you or didn't you?
Them come here now, Kim.
Take cover.
Boy, I'd hate to be in Tom's boots right now. This old man laying into him. Can't you just hear it?
So you admit it. You backed down from Ben Ransom. Why, you cringing little pup. Had 'em all laughing at you, calling you yellow. For 50 years I've been around here. No man ever dare call the yeoman's yellow.
Well, this is the first and the last time, Dad. 'Cause you won't have to worry about it anymore. I'm leaving.
Leaving? What do you mean?
Just that. I don't belong here. I never did.
You mean you're running out?
Call it what you like. But you want another Will. Well, I'm not another Will, and I'll never be another Will. You called me a coward just because I couldn't shoot a man down in cold blood. If that's being a coward, then that's what I am. Sure, Will could have done it. Will could do anything. He could ride a wild horse, he could bulldog a steer, he could shoot a man down without blinking an eye. Well, I can't. I'll say goodbye to you later.
Tom, if I've seemed to have been harsh with you, I'm sorry, but it's for your own sake, believe me. I'm an old man, and when I die, this whole ranch, one of the largest spreads in this territory, it's all gonna be yours, and you've got to be tough enough to run it. This is a rough, tough country, and you've got to be just as tough as it is.
Like Will, you mean? Live by the gun and die by the gun.
Hold your tongue.
I've held my tongue long enough. You and Will are 50 years behind the times. The law's come to this country, and the time for killing's over. But you and I'll never see eye to eye on that. Will we, Dad?
All right, get out, leave, go on. But let me tell you something. Don't think that you'll get one of your piano-playing hands on a penny of my money, because you won't. Do you hear me?
Yeah. Yeah, I hear you.
Matt! Matt!
Yes, Mr. Yeomans.
I want you up the house, Matt, right now. You too, Al. Sam, drop everything you're doing. Hurry it up now.
Come on, hurry up. When he says right now, he means right now.
There's plenty narrow escape, keep it, Sammy.
Let's find that horse with 2 nails missing from his left hind shoe.
Here, read this. Go on, Matt, read it. Read it out loud. I want Al and Sam to be witness.
I hereby will and bequeath my entire estate, same being the J.Y. Ranch and all its stock, to my faithful friend and employee, Matt Thorne. Mr. Yeomans, me, the whole ranch? I just can't let you do it, sir.
I know you'd feel that way about it, Matt, and try to talk me out of it. But that's the way I want it, and that's the way it's going to be. Here, you boys sign on the dotted line down here, will you? Right here. You know, Matt, you and I have been friends for 40 years. I can remember when you came to work for me, nothing more than a boy. And it was your sweat and toil just the same as mine. It helped make this spread what it is today. No, I can't see it any other way, Matt.
Just ain't nothing I can say, Mr. Yeomans.
No nails missing here.
This one all right. This Sam's horse.
Over, boy. Tom, look at this. 2 nails missing. Matt Thorne's horse.
Him killed Jeff Yeoman's son.
It looks that way.
But why?
Maybe Will Yeoman stumbled into something important. You'd better ride into town and bring the marshal back to our camp.
What do you do, Kimasami?
I'm going to search the ranch and then go over to the bunkhouse and look through Matt Thorne's gear. Maybe I'll find more evidence against him.
You go alone?
Don't worry. They're all up at the ranch house. I'll manage. Ride fast.
Light up, Al. Yeah. Looks like you're weighing yourself a right big pot, Matt. No fooling. The whole blame ranch, just for me. His bosom pal. Won't have to rustle no more cattle now. Count they all belong to us. Yeah, it's a good thing I plugged Will before I got a chance to tell the old man about that rustling of ours. There's only one catch to it. The old man changed his will once, he can do it again. Unless what? Dead men can't change their wills, Al. Dead men? You mean old man Yeomans? You think of everything, don't you, Matt?
Not quite everything. Back up real easy like and raise your hands.
Where's Sam?
He's out cold.
Get him over to the barn. His horse ought to be around here someplace. We'll take him over to Ransom's place and dump him there with a couple of holes in him. Good thing them bunkhouse walls is thick. The old man didn't hear the shooting.
Looks like he's dead.
Nah, he's still breathing, but not for long. Come on, let's saddle up.
Go, Silver!
No shooting here. The boss will hear it. That masked man will talk, Matt. Come on, let's saddle up. Hold it. By the time we saddle up, that white stallion will be miles away.
He heard everything. He's on to us. He knows everything, Matt.
Much good it'll do him. It's his word against ours. And who'd take the word of a masked man? You know the boss ordered him off the place this morning, don't you?
I sure do.
Well, then stop your worrying. We're in the clear. Tomorrow morning, I'll take care of everything.
Tomorrow morning?
Tomorrow morning, Al. You're gonna come riding in from the range and say you saw Ben Ransom and a couple of his boys out at the rocks, branding some yearlings. You got that?
Why?
Never mind why. Do as I say. Leave the rest to me.
Kimasabi.
It's all right, Tonto. Just untie me.
You hurt?
Not badly. Matt Thorne got me before I found what I was looking for. But I heard plenty. If it wasn't for Silver, I'd been dead now. Where's the marshal?
Him on way to court, Kimasabi. Him be gone 2 days. Me leave word. Him come later.
And there may not be time. Matt Thorne is planning to murder Jeff Yeomans. Where and when, I don't know.
We warn Yeomans?
Well, it's no use. He wouldn't believe a word against Matt Thorne.
Then what we do?
Tonto, I think Tom will listen. We'll talk to him in the morning. Let's get some rest.
The man that did this will pay for it, Will.
Mr. Yeomans, I just seen Ben Ransom and a couple of his boys out at the rocks, burning some yearlings. Looks like our stock.
This is our chance to get him, Mr. Yeomans. We can catch him red-handed.
You're right, Matt. Mount up. Dad, you said you were leaving, Tom. You'd better go back to the ranch and get your things.
Where's your father, Tom?
I tried to talk to him, but he wouldn't listen to reason. They've gone after Ransom now.
Did Matt go with him?
Matt, Al, and Sam. Al said that he saw Ben and his boys out at the rocks, branding cattle.
Rocks?
We just rode past those rocks. There's no one out there. Tom, this is a trap to murder your father.
Murder Dad.
I'm sure of it. I'll explain as we ride.
I thought you said Ben and his men were out there branding cattle, Al.
That's right, Mr. Yeomans.
There's no sign of them, Matt. Not even the smoke from the branding fires.
Just keep riding, Mr. Yeomans. Just a mite farther on, wasn't it, Al?
Yep. Right around the next bend.
Let's go. There's no one here, Matt. Matt!
Get off your horse. Al, get his gun.
What's the meaning of this, Matt?
Like you said, Mr. Yeomans, it was my sweat and toil, as much as yours, that made the JY spread what it is today. Now that I got it, I ain't gonna take no chances on losing it.
But, Matt...
I'm making that will of yours final and binding, Mr. Yeomans.
Now get going.
Tom, my boy, are you hurt bad?
I'll be all right, Dad.
I'm an old fool. Just a fool.
Mr. Yeomans, now that Matt and his boys are safely in the marshal's hands, I can show you how Matt Thorne and not Ben Ransom have been stealing your cattle.
We find this branding iron in Matt's cabinet in bunkhouse.
As you can see, this brand is in the form of a 3-leaf clover.
Same as we find in dust my boy's body.
Now watch what happens when I place the brand over the JY brand.
That's the slickest thing I've ever seen.
Matt Thorne had the cloverleaf brand registered in his own name, and for months has been secretly changing the brand on the JY cattle.
Them drive cattle over mountain and sell them.
You see, Mr. Yeomans, your son Will found out about this. It cost him his life.
That's what Will tried to tell us when they make cloverleaf in dust just before him die.
Looks to me like I owe my neighbor Ben Ransom an apology. And above that, son, I owe you one, too. I've been an old fool, just an old fool. That's about as plain as I can say it. Tom, I hope you change your mind, decide to stay around, because, son, I need you.
I've been waiting a long time to hear you say that, Dad. Sure. Sure, I'll stay.
Well, Mr. Yeomans, Tom, good luck.
Thank you.
Adios.
I wish you would have stayed around a little longer, Dad.
He won't wait around, son. He won't let you even thank him for what he does. He's the Lone Ranger.
Hi-yo, Silver! Away!